You are the 5 people that you spend the most time with. I don't know who said that, but I think they were pretty smart because that makes a lot of sense. When I spend a lot of time with a person, I can see that person rubbing off on me. I say things that they would say. I start to mirror their mannerisms, and I even start thinking a little bit like them. But nowadays, so much of our time is not just spent with people, it is spent with people on the internet. It is spent by watching people like this video you're watching now. It is spent on reading books and watching TV shows and movies, and we take all of that in as well. You are not just the 5 people that you spend the most time with. You are the accumulation of all of your inputs. Looking back, one of my favorite TV shows was Psych, and recently I rewatched a couple of episodes, and I realized how much of my personality comes from the main character Sean in that TV show. I assume I was watching it during some formative years of my childhood, and he really just wedged himself in my brain or something like that. I don't really know how the science of it all works, but I must have watched that show 5 times when I was a kid, so no wonder it rubbed off on me as much as it did. And I'm saying all of this because recently I've realized how much our inputs affect our outputs. If the 5 people that you spend the most time with, or even the 2 people that you spend the most time with, are telling you that no, you suck, you cannot do this, you can't achieve your dreams. Let's say you want to be an astronaut. If they're all telling you, no, you're never going to be an astronaut, you're not strong enough, you're not smart enough, you're never going to make it, then you're going to start to believe that you're never going to make it and you can't be an astronaut, and you should be more realistic and get a traditional job. But if you're surrounded by 5 people that are saying, yes, you can absolutely do this, you're not strong enough, you could just get stronger. You could just go to the gym. You're not smart enough, well, you could study. You can learn all this stuff. And that directly impacts what you go and do. Even if it's not conscious, you're probably going to start to believe what people are telling you. Because you're spending so much of your time with these people, it's just going to wedge itself into your brain. So the reason I'm saying all this is because we have to be so aware of our inputs. We have to be so aware. We have to choose the people that we surround ourselves with so carefully, because that affects who we are, that affects the lives that we create for ourselves, that affects everything that we do. The best thing that you can do if you want to be successful is surround yourself with successful people. If you want to be a less negative person, negativity is contagious, so surround yourself with less negative people. And it's not just people. Like, if you're watching all this negative content on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or whatever it is, that negativity is going to rub off on you. But if you're watching positive stuff, or you're just not watching anything at all, and you're reading books and learning, like, that all makes an impact. That influences who you are and what you believe. You are your inputs. Your inputs create your outputs. I am saying this over and over because it is so important. And it is the best way to change who you are. You want to be a better person? Surround yourself with good people. And even this video that you're watching right now is probably rubbing off on you in some way. So you should be very aware. Like, if this does not align with who you are and who you want to be, don't watch. When the videos I'm watching on YouTube are all about creating a business and creating a good life, I tend to make better decisions that will lead me towards that life that I want. I tend to do more that will actually get me to my goals. I'm more motivated and believe in myself more. But then when I go and watch like Fortnite videos for 2 weeks straight, I end up having a lot less motivation and kind of only want to play Fortnite. Inputs equal outputs. I am sweating right now. It is really hot in this car. It's really hot outside right now. I think it's like 90 something. And I'm just sitting in a car at a rest stop on the highway yelling about inputs and outputs and all of that. I don't know what I'm doing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as hurt people hurt people. Like, those are the inputs that they're getting, so they're gonna dish them out. So if you want to make a change in your life, focus on your inputs, because that will directly influence your outputs. Yeah, I think that's the gist of it. Thank you so much for watching. This is day 13 of posting every single day. I will see you tomorrow. Peace out.